How you doing? 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 This World War Prime, and I want to talk about the weakness of the black woman. Everybody want to talk about she's strong. Everybody want to talk about she is the queen. But unfortunately, this woman has a weakness, and it's called Caucasians and money and popularity. All right. As simple as that. It's a damn shame that she has this weakness for other races and not weakness for her own man. She has nerve to look upon her man or her brother with anger, without a cause, without any reason or anything like that. Anger for no freaking reason at all. Okay? Other than what comes out of the logical mouth of another black man. This is a freaking problem. If black people don't have a control of their own female and she's out there losing her freaking mind with every Tom, Dick, and Harry known to man, that is the beginning of the end for the black race. Because the black woman is the backbone, so-called, they say she is the backbone of this race. How strong is that backbone? I don't think the backbone, when they call about black women being the backbone of this race, is much of a compliment to this race. I think this race has grown due to the black woman's exploits and her freedoms and what's that called? Feminist attitude that this nation has become stronger. It is growing weak by the decade. The children's out of control. They can't keep track of their children. Their children are dying in massive levels. They're in jail left and right. They are going to jail. They are in jail. Okay? And this woman tends to raise them to go to jail. And if this person don't go to jail or be seen as a criminal, how she sees us is almost like how white people see us. Black men are all criminals. And if he's found innocent somehow, it has to be a fledging of no truth, or just a minute of lie to send him off to jail or some shit like that. Because the black man always lying. The black man can't be trusted. The black man is not God. Black man is trash like everybody else sees him on the earth. She is joining the party with the Caucasians, the Arabs, and the Chinese, and the Asians. I mean, she just jumped out of this freaking race. Alright? If you don't have money selling your soul, getting that money any way you can in this country, and selling your soul to please her, then you're not worthy of being in a relationship or so forth and so on. If another race sees you in a disagreeable asset, or a disagreeable, or your own race sees you, or with these black devils, sees you in a disagreeable aspect, and you didn't give them a reason to see you in this disagreeable aspect, she will continue falling off you. It seems like this is, in fact, the information age. Because the simple fact is, her happiness and her anger towards the black man comes from information. Where there's information in the 21st century, there's disinformation. And she won't put her womanly powers in the forefront to protect her other half. She does nothing what a woman should do in the 21st century. I'm not saying she was always like that. She does nothing what she's supposed to do. She cares about herself and only herself. She don't even care about kids. She throws them in microwaves, throws them off of balconies, and she's a boss to them in record numbers. There's a Planned Hood in every freaking hood for one reason and one reason only. Two, actually. One, to get rid of black babies, and two, this woman's stupid enough to pay for an abortion more than any race on the planet because she can't stand her own fucking race, or she thinks she can't stand her own fucking race, or she thinks she loves her own race, but she's just making certain fucking choices. Okay? The black woman has failed as leader of this race, and I hate to say that because I got women in my family that I love very dearly, but in general, I am flabbergasted at her choices. It makes me think back, what was I thinking before the United States military and going into the military and traveling the world and almost finding my fucking wife. Okay? And it's as simple as that. It wasn't for the United States military, I would be married right now. Okay? And as simple as that. The black woman I'm not alone in this situation. She always wants something to argue about. She wants something to disagree about the black man, or he's not doing this, he's not doing that. Okay? Or she wants you to get riches beyond belief and monies beyond belief because she thinks you could get it, and she don't care how you get it as long as you get it. You could be selling drugs, you could be murdering people for a living, you could be a criminal for a living, but she will get with you as long as you're making that fucking money. And as simple as that. It's all about the Benjamins. That's what they say in the movies. And what movie came through it's all about the Benjamins? That's right, a black movie. That's right, it's all about the Benjamins. It don't got nothing to do with love. It don't got nothing to do with starting a family. It got nothing to do with caring about somebody. It is all about the Benjamins. The movie is very specific, and the title is very deafening. And as simple as that. I gotta get yours. I gotta get mine before you gotta get yours. I gotta get mine before you gotta get yours. Ain't that what the song says? This has been trained over and over and over and over again in the black race. The black race has multiple, and I mean multiple, if not all, of the deadly sins. The deadly sins are just what it means. Deadly. You continue on these paths as a black race, and your woman urges you to do so as a black race. Y'all gonna find yourself, we gonna find ourselves all fucking dead. And as simple as that. That's why it's called the deadly sins. Greed, envy, what else? You know the rest. I don't need to go through it. You know the damn rest. And as simple as that. If you don't believe me, look at TV. Shit is starting to run down the hill. Black people can't stand themselves. White people can't stand you. Asian people can't stand us. Arab people can't stand us. But why? Because our culture is based on every aspect of the deadly sins. And who sponsors the deadly sins? Who makes sure this is perpetuated and regurgitated throughout the black race? That's right, the black woman. Okay? If you don't have a job, you better be selling drugs. If you can't find a job, you better do a crime. Okay? And it's as simple as that. And it's crazy that it shocks them when these people that they raise go to jail. It's coming to a fact that black men has been going to jail for so fucking long, raised on these females, that they fucking expect it. If you don't go to jail for something that you're accused of, it's something wrong with you. You can't be innocent. It's impossible. There's something wrong with you. Okay? And it's simple as that. Now, I mind my own business, telling the truth and giving the facts to the people and shit like that. And any consequences outside of the facts is not my fucking fault. It's not no man's fault. It's nobody's fault but the person who committed any crime due to the fact that the man was telling the truth. Okay? If a man warned you not to get into a conversation. The black woman will do the opposite, get into the conversation, and when she's wrong about the conversation, the consequences is usually probably disastrous. And due to the fact that she's a female, it reflects on the male that she accused. And then they can't stand the male. Again, you should be in jail. You should be dead. You be selling drugs. You should be doing something, trying to make money, trying to get riches in this devilistic goddamn country where everybody's selling their souls for $1. Okay? You gotta have pride in who you are. You gotta have pride in what you about. You gotta have rules. And my first rule, believe it or not, even though I don't go to church or anything like that, is not sell my fucking soul for money. Okay? And it's simple as that. And it seems like the black woman has no problem selling her soul for money. It's like fucking goddamn bad. And I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying a large majority of black women sell their souls for money. And if they don't do it themselves, they will urge somebody else to do it for them while they sit back and look. Okay? And it's simple as that. Okay? This is the backbone of a nation. This black woman. This is the backbone. I think, in my opinion, the male is the backbone of the nation. Because the male is the head of the nation. He's the head. That's why he got discarded from the household and to the point where discarding a black man is a normal factor because of welfare and Section 8. Okay? The black woman is not innocent in anything that the black male does because she is raised under her wing. And the female. Every chaos that's happening in this race is happening because she's raised up in the black woman's household. My mother did a good job when I was raised. Okay, and as simple as that. My mother was a better male role model than anybody I know. My mother had a construction job. She fought dudes. Okay, and as simple as that. My mother was very strict and shit like that. My mother was not talking about go out there, sell drugs, take drugs, and fucking do this, do that. Well, she did whatever. But there's something wrong with this race, man. There's something wrong with race, and you can't always blame it on white people and shit like that. You gotta blame it on black people as well. Because black people make stupid fucking goddamn decisions, create stupid goddamn fucking rules for you to abide by, and then fucking and for stupid fucking goddamn reasons because they can't accept when they was fucking wrong. That's impossible. Being wrong is not an option. So the black man who is accused of such has to move on to another race. Like if that's what he did when he first got into dating. Fucking ridiculous. Okay? How you move on is give that man his due. That's how you move on, and that's how you're seen as righteous, and that's how you're seen as trustworthy. Only the devil goes in some fucking goddamn form fashion to push you in another race because they don't want to look like they're bad guys. And is this a female? Is this a male aspect of thinking, or is it a female aspect of thinking? Because the female is hateful towards the male. That's all I got to say right now. This main blast is World War Prime. Signing off. Just my thoughts.